Imagine a beautiful place in the center of Austin that has served and inspired the entire community for almost a century.
Imagine a place that brings together people of all ages and backgrounds in an environment that encourages fair play and healthy living.
Imagine a public green space with hundreds of heritage trees and rolling hills right in the middle of our city.
Lyons Municipal Golf Course has been a part of the fabric of Austin for nearly a century, but is now at risk of being lost forever. The University of Texas owns the land on which Muny resides and is considering a permanent use for these 141 acres of historic green space.
The Muny Conservancy is raising funds to preserve, restore, and enhance Muny, keeping the tradition of affordable golf available to everyone. Imagine what Muny can do for our community when we save it for good.
Muny's more than a golf course. It's a civil rights landmark. As the first public golf course in the South to integrate, Muny became a place where all people, regardless of race or income, could meet and play golf together. For this peaceful integration, Muny was given a Texas historical marker in 2009 and listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2016.
In 1946, at the age of 10, I came over with my brother. We walked over to Caddy. I wish I could express how good I felt. You know, as a youngster, I'm young, I'm black, and when they integrated this course, black golfers from all over the state of Texas would come here to play golf. And how did it make me feel? I don't have words to express.
Muny's also one of the last large open green spaces in the city of Austin, and it's home to hundreds of heritage trees.
I mean, the course itself, it's great fun, but the trees, the area is just amazing. And I think for me, it's just such a beautiful place.
You know, having the experience of seeing courses all over the world, Australia, Scotland, Italy, and the United States, it's really a treasure here that we have.
Again, we have so many people moving to this town because it's an amazing town. There's a lot of really cool things to do here, and a lot of those things are outdoors. And so if we can save this golf course so that 20 years from now, 50 years from now, 100 years from now, you're still in downtown Austin and you're able to play golf.
The bottom line for me, I just can't see this place being developed. I just have to be really honest about that. I just think it's too precious of an asset. I really do think that it helps the fiber of our community in a societal way. It's too good for too many people.
It is the university's turn to be really right there with the city to partner to address the challenges and find a solution for Muny.
The Muny Conservancy will be working with architects Core and Crenshaw to restore the golf course to its original 18-hole layout. Future plans also include a historic renovation of the existing clubhouse and the addition of a new facility with a modern pro shop, grill, public meeting rooms, and an education center for celebrating the rich history of the site. Imagine an expanded driving range, teaching bays, and a new practice green, plus amenities for the non-golfing community, including a walking trail, lawn bowling green space, and a pavilion for special events, farmers markets, movie nights, music, and a whole lot more.
The game of golf teaches life lessons such as honesty, integrity, and respect, and that is especially true at Muny. Muny will continue to emphasize these core values through the work of the Austin Golf Academy.
Muny has been the home for so many kids and their development over generations. And it's not just about preserving Muny for the history that it's had, it's preserving Muny for the history that's still to come.
For decades, Muny has been the home to many of Austin's middle and high school golf teams, and that tradition will continue.
We have students all over the entire city. We have students from different socioeconomic backgrounds. We have students from East Austin, from West Austin, from South Austin. We have students of all kinds of different makeups and demographics, and the one uniting common thing that they have is they love to come here together to play golf.
Our goal as a community is to restore the original clubhouse, creating an African American history and sports museum honoring the integration of the course and the heroes who promoted civil rights at Muny.
Here now, this is a beautiful building that on the course that just needs some love. It could be an educational workshop. It can be a place where golf history is taught, civil rights workshops can be held.
And trying to make sure that what happened in the past doesn't perpetuate what we do in the future. That we are able to work with one another, that we're able to go ahead and make sure that all people are lifted up in the prosperity that exists in Austin today, that we don't shun one another, that there isn't an East or West Austin, there's only one Austin.
Golf touches us in ways nothing else can. It can be profoundly humbling, brutally difficult, and ultimately, truly inspiring. It takes long hours of practice, extreme patience, perfect focus, and immersion in the moment, but can still be heartbreaking. So we come back to it again and again. Why? Because it provides moments of pure joy. Body and mind come together in that moment of divine perfection that makes the ball dance in the air. Golf is art, and you are the artist. Muny has humbled and inspired us. It is indeed sacred ground. Now is the time to save Muny for good, and we can make this vision of Muny a reality. Your gift to the Muny Conservancy will preserve a civil rights landmark and one of our city's last large open green spaces. It will restore a beautiful, historic public golf course, will save hundreds of heritage trees, and benefit the health and well-being of all Austinites, for the entire community for generations to come. Let's all join together now, and let's imagine Muny.